Okay, so now Virgilio is going to pick the foot up and start rasping to get it level. He's done some preparation.
As you can see, we got a nice little clean area to look straight down the foot to see what we're going to have to do here. You can see that this little bit of growth here needs to be brought down. Her heel is a little high. So we're going to start, I like to start with the heel and work my way all the way across as far as leveling that foot. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put her right between my legs. Come on, Kat. Good girl. Okay. All right. So, rasping. I'm going to start rasping my foot, and you can see. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Perfect.
And is it kind of like a fingernail file?
It's a lot like a fingernail file, just a lot more coarse. I have a coarse side, which is really, more aggressive.
Just like a fingernail file has two sides.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah. So, and as we rasp a little bit at a time, we still look straight down to make sure we're not being too aggressive here. And then we got to shape the foot.
What would happen if you were too aggressive?
If we were to be too aggressive, a couple things can happen. One, she can become a little sore, and we would probably end up having to put shoes on her just to allow her to walk a little bit better. It's kind of like, when you guys cut your fingernails and you cut it too short, how it just doesn't feel that great.
Yeah.
So we want to go ahead and protect her as much as possible, and this is why on a barefoot trim, we're so conservative with not going too deep.
Okay.
Because of that sole depth. Yep. And now we're right now, what we're doing is we're shaping the foot using the sole thickness, the hoof wall thickness, and you want to kind of have it proportionate to the foot. So if you look, you see I want to have the same depth on both sides, and so when I go on the top side of the foot, I know where to stop, so I'm not going to over trim her. Again, a lot of the times, especially with older horses, and depending on their conformation, we like to bring this toe a little further back so that when they usually land heel to toe, and the lateral toe, which is the outside toe, to break over. We want to alleviate that and make it a little bit easier for her so we don't hurt any of her joints, especially as you guys get to ride her for longer times during the summer and whatever activity level she's doing. So let's go ahead and continue to shape just a little bit more.
And this doesn't hurt?
No, not at all. And as you can see, she's a big girl. If this was hurting her, she would definitely let us know. So now we're gonna go ahead and